Hello, everybody. Laura back again. And I'm pretty sure that all of you were gone, but um, I I needed to go and be a part of the senior. I can't even think of the right word now. So it was very interesting. Hello, hi, Laura, and all Sissy Rue, Papa, and Grammy too, checking in to say we hope your show is amazing. Like we we left out like we'll share out and try to moderate, but you will be on fellow fiber artist. Okay. Hi everyone, this is Chris. Be right back. Hi Laura and everybody. And okay, so I'm caught up already and be right back. So there I am. That's right. Sorry I was late. I did I did my best. I had to follow the bus route schedule though, and oh my gosh, I definitely could say some things, but I won't. I'm in a lot of pain at the moment from pushing that walker and lifting it all the time, lifting it. And I'm just no, I can't do that. I can't do that all the time. I'm gonna have them just put the thing out for me. Hi, cool gamer. Thanks for being here. So yeah, I wanted to go to the senior fair. That's what a senior fair. That's what it was. Different things in our community that seniors can use to get help. And buses are so fun. Yeah, autocorrect sure messed that up. Ouch. Oh, cool, Gossamer. That I like that one. Now autocorrect can do that again. But yeah, I was worried about missing my return stop, but I managed to see it. And I knew it was coming up, so I pulled the thing, although I had already told the bus driver where I needed to get off, and just in case I couldn't see it fast enough. So he was helping me. He was looking out for you. There are a lot of school kids on the bus too, so that was interesting. But I met some very interesting people today. Saw a couple people I've met before, and others that I wish services for the elderly and disabled, I wish I could use, but it takes money to do that. And so I kept asking everybody, you take Medicare? No, we don't. I did find people that do take Medicare that are used for Medicare rides in my community. So that'll help. I saw the gal who's doing my paperwork for one of the apartments that I'm trying to get into. And she said, "Oh, you're one of our residents, right? You're just across the street." And I said, "Not yet. I'm not. Haven't gotten the phone call." And then she started looking at me and thinking, and she says, "Oh, I know what's missing. You need to talk to these people." And I said, "Okay." But ironically enough, that's the apartment I don't want. I want the other apartment now. Just all sorts of issues and things going on and stuff I know that most of you don't know. So I'm just trying to give you, the treetops, so to speak. So yeah, we're here. I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. Couldn't get home any sooner. The bus was late because of school, because they had to pick up the school kids. So the bus was actually late, and I didn't know it was going to be late. It didn't say that it had a different schedule in the afternoon on school days. If it did, I didn't see it. Or if it did, it was somewhere besides what I had. So that was interesting. Thought I'd missed it. I thought I was going to have to Uber home, but it finally came along about 6 minutes late. So yep, things are turning out okay. I hope. I'm having a bad feeling today that something's that things aren't going to work, and then I'm going to have to start all over again. And that's okay. If they tell me, well, if you would disconnect from your husband's checking accounts, you would have been fine, then that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then I'll fill in all that paperwork again. if that's what I have to do. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's just not a good. No, I don't want to go there. Anyway, um, trying to get moved to an apartment. Packing all my yarn. You can't tell, but it's got unicorns there instead of yarn now. Well, you can tell. I can tell in the picture. You guys can tell. You all can tell that my yarn is missing, and I still have a lot to pack. And still have a lot to deal with. Yarn room is looking bare. That's right. And if I could show you the stack of boxes, but it's off camera. And if I turn the camera, it's going to freak out. Because we know this camera likes to turn purple, remember? But yeah, finally got in here and started packing some stuff because I'm like, well, I want as much of my stuff to go on the first trip, my furniture and my boxes and stuff. I want as much to go on the first trip as possible. But I have a bad feeling today that I'm going to get turned down, and I just don't know where that's coming from. Maybe because I'm just kind of emotional, and my back is just absolutely mad at me. But yeah, it was sort of like a treasure hunt. I think scavenger hunt, that's the word. It's sort of like it's trust you on the boxes. Yeah, exactly. It's sort of like a scavenger hunt. We had to go to every single vendor and get a little signature in the box. And then we could turn that in, and then they're going to choose a grand prize winner from that. And that was going to be done. Hi, Susan. Thank you all for being here. I know I've said that at least once, but I just want to, hi, Michelle. Just want to say it again. I love all of you. And it's so great to come and even though I'm late, but I put the message out there, and I know you were watching for me to pop up. Some of you were anyway. Yeah, I did the best I could to get home and get in the house as fast as I could. And yeah, I ended up crossing the street in front of the bus that just dropped me off. I was kind of like, why is he just sitting here? Well, whatever. There was no traffic, so I just crossed in front of him. I found a chiropractor, massage, couple of other things. I can't remember what all they have in their building, but he has this little gun that he aimed at my hand because I told him I had really bad neuropathy even in my fingers, and he just verified what I already knew. He says, okay, now he showed me his hand. He says, see, now it's all red. And I said, yeah. He says, now on your hand, it's not going to show up red. And I said, okay. And put my hand there, and he's doing it, and he shows it to me, and these two fingers and the numbness that comes up here. So it was about just past the knuckle. I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. It was just past the knuckle that the color started to turn red again. And I said, yeah, that's about right. I said, it comes down here. Sometimes it's all the way up to the wrist, past the wrist. Sometimes it's just about the fingers that I can tell are numb. And then he did the right hand, and it was the same two fingers. I'm like, yeah, I already could have told you that, but he was telling me, you need to look into this. And I said, do you take Medicaid? And he says, yes, we do. And I said, good, because that's the plan, right? So, yeah, between my husband's insurance for however long, I still have that, and then the Medicaid, but I can't get that till I have an apartment. I can't apply until I have my own address. So I might end up having to get my own address and change a few things and just make it. I have to make it work. If I get turned down, I have to make it work. I can't. I'm trying to go too far again. I'm sorry. So let's see. I didn't get any crocheting done. Not today anyway. I got some done yesterday. I'm still got to make the video. That's after this to put out tomorrow or tonight to put it out tomorrow anyway. And So I'll get the Which Way Filet crochet along. I'm going to get that done and get it up for tomorrow. And then I will do a Thursday work basket as well. Most of you know, I think all of you that's here know that I'm working on a project to enter into Bag a Day Crochet Crystal's channel, her designing giveaway. Because my thought on that is I can't pay for that kind of marketing, that having either my name, Laura Sterling, or my channel name at Laura's Yarn Talk, or even Laura's Yarn Talk, just Laura's Yarn Talk, not with the @ sign. I can't pay for that kind of marketing that I would get from that, the exposure that I would get from that. Yeah, no kidding. So I'm going to ask them if they both of them tell me that they have to turn me down. I'm going to ask them, what can I do to change this? What can I do to get an apartment with you? Because in particular, I want that one that I've been looking at. Yeah, well, you know, if I was in an abusive situation, and you know, physically abusive, if my life was in danger, I could get help, but I'd have to leave everything in the house. Everything, including my clothes. I mean, come on, I don't even get a go bag. You know, I just would have to walk away to get help. And who knows what would happen if that was the situation, right? But I'm not in that situation, and I'm trying to be as honest with everybody as possible. And I feel like I don't know. I'm just, for some reason, I have this feeling I have this really negative vibe about the apartments this time. I don't know. Yo, you shouldn't have jumped that high. Hi, cat. She's lucky she hasn't ripped her stomach apart. And it doesn't gross me out or anything, but just some of the things she does, I'm like, you're going to tear yourself apart. But it's been over a week, so she should be fine. It just still freaks me out a little bit. Phew, I'm so warm. Yeah, exactly, Chris. It really stinks. But I don't want to go through the separation process, because that could take 2 years. And then still go through the divorce too. I'm like, no, that's fine. It'll be good. And I've already just now told you more than I've told anybody before. So, okay. Sorry. Feeling good, but have this negative feeling as well that I'm trying to identify. And you had to become single. Exactly. I think that I should have removed myself from a couple of accounts that I share with him and my helper, who, well, I don't want to go into that anyway. So yeah, I know it really stinks. So let's see. Oh, that doesn't need to be down there. I got to find that again. I've still got so much stuff under my table. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's going to happen too. That's one of the reasons why I haven't gone in and taken everything I want out of the kitchen, because the kitchen will not completely grind to a halt, but it'll slow it down a lot to take all my stuff out of the kitchen, because, well, most of it's mine. Yes, please, because like I said, it could have just been because I was on a bus, and I haven't been on a bus in more than 30, 40 years. I used to take the bus with my grandfather into downtown Denver from where he lived. He liked to go to the big stores and see all the Christmas decorations and all that stuff downtown. And I liked it too, but that's how long it's been since I was on a bus. I should say a city bus. I also I was on a Trailways when we still had Trailways all those years ago in 1983. And I took it over the mountains from college, over the mountains to home. It is hard changing my life. You're right. Bryn. Did I get it right? Bryn Michelle? Okay. No, it's not an easy process, and it is hard changing life. Yes. I'm ready for it to happen if I have this setback that I think is coming, that I just have this, like I said, I have this really negative feeling and I don't know what it's coming from. It could have just been because I was on the bus. But the senior center is fantastic. And I have no clue how I thought so. Thank you. I thought so. I just don't, I have no clue how I would pay to join the senior center. But I was told how most of the things they do, once you've paid your yearly dues, most of them are free, but some of them are still cost a little bit, but it would cost a guest more than they would cost a member. And so I'm like, well, okay, that's okay. It's across the street from the apartment I don't really want now. Oh, my leg is not working again. I pushed it too hard today. I'm carrying that rollator and having to lift it up into the bus and down off the bus. And oh my goodness. That was more work than my body's used to. And I didn't even do any packing last night. I just took some time and just vegged. I was just like, I needed a break. I did a little crocheting, mostly did stuff on my phone, and just had a calm, quiet few hours after they went to their rooms. Just being myself with my kitty, just taking a chill pill. So that's what I did last night instead of packing. Well, the thing is, I'm down to one box of books left, maybe 1.5, depending on which box I use, in my bedroom. And I don't know how long I'm going to still be living here. So I sort of, I'm like, well, I'd like to at least keep these out and I can pack them quick enough. I need to get some boxes with the little bars in them to hang my clothes. Hi, DK Jen. Been lurking and listening while stitching fingers together. Hugs. Stitching fingers together. I like that. I have a pension that every year they ask me questions about that I live on, waiting till I'm 55 to get a different housing. Yeah. Well, I'm 57, and I mean, one gal told me, she's like, you don't look like you belong to this group, except for the obviousness of the rollator walker. And she says, you look awesome. She says, the other gal that was sitting here with me wants to know what your secret is. And I told her, I said, I'm 57. I said, I'm not even 62 yet. I'm 57. She says, your skin looks amazing. And she says, so what's your secret? Hi, Samantha. Thanks for coming. Oh, thank you, Bryn. I didn't say thank you to Bryn and Jennifer. Thanks for coming. Oh my goodness, we're up to 10. That's awesome. Oh, everybody, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Anyway, so she says, so what's your secret? And I said, I don't use anything. I said, I don't put makeup on and I don't use cleansers because, you got to have a slightly harsher cleanser to clean stuff off your face if you're putting stuff on your face. All right. And she looks at me and she says, well, it worked for you. And I said, well, thank you. And then I said, I never wanted to spend my money on that stuff. So, other things were more important. The house, the cars, the kids, the husband, and maybe every now and then something for me, which, I may have taken that too far in the last few years, but it's kind of hard to have a channel if you don't have yarn every now and then to show off. But you know what? There's not going to be any more. Well, I can't say that exactly, but for the most part, there won't be any more unboxings. might be mini hauls or Happy Meals, and that's about it. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of yarn. Use up my material, I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'll be able to do something every now and then, but it's not going to be, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Most of it'll be clearance stuff. Most of it'll be only if I can get somebody who offers to take me somewhere, like, hey, would you like to go to Michael's with me? Or, hey, I'm going to Hobby Lobby. Would you like to go with me? Because I can only get so close to those two areas. They are in the same area, but I would have to get off the bus close to my Michael's, and then I would have to walk all the way down and around and around and around and around to get to my Hobby Lobby in town. Hi, darn yarn. I almost blew that. Doll. Don Yarn Doll. Oh, goodness. Almost didn't get that out. What am I working on, Samantha? Well, everything. I'm working on everything. I'm glad I finally see you live. Thank you, sweetie. Well, I'm still working on my Which Way Filet baby blanket. I'm working on my item for the BOD design giveaway. Everything I've ever shown you, I probably am still working on. I have a problem with finishing things. Yes, this is Tuesday Yarn Talk with Laura, and today Laura admits she has a problem finishing projects. We have buses here, and everywhere I live, I look for that. I have a car right now till I am not allowed to drive anymore. Yeah, and I can't drive anymore because I can't feel my right foot well enough to tell where it's at. I have to listen to how much I'm pushing on the gas pedal, and that's not safe. That's just not safe. That's right. Darn Yarn Doll. I said Dawn. I just almost said yawn. That's what I almost said. I said Dawn and then almost said yawn. And that's what I love it. I love your channel name, Dawn. I just can't say it very well. It's like Pixie Stitch. I love her. I love hers. But what did I call her one time? Pixie Sticks. I remember eating those as a kid. Pixie Sticks. Shake, shake. So, but yeah, I'm exhausted. I went and laid on the bed. And so something inside me said, wait a minute, aren't I supposed to be doing something? And I looked at my calendar. I'm like, oh man, I have to go do my live, And by the time I got in here, it was like, I get to do my live, So it's just my right leg is not working. It is just it's tight and numb so bad right now. You're working on your Granny Squares blanket and your solid Granny Squares blanket and a butterfly mosaic blanket and your cottage floor. Oh my, you're up to 4 different blankets at the same time now. Oh my, Samantha, I don't know. You're starting to become a Laura here. Ouch. You finished your Which Way Filet shirt? Okay. That's awesome, Lynette. If you want to send me another picture, do it pretty quick here because I've got to work on that tonight. Because I would love to have more than one if you can get it to me fast enough. So that's awesome. I don't know who else was going to send me a picture. I think I've got everybody's that was going to send me a picture now. I think. But yeah, Lynette, if you get the chance to take another picture of it, that would be awesome. I'd love to have that to put in the slideshow. I'm not going to work on that till after dinner. They're going to want to do something, I'm sure, but it's Tuesday and I have work to do. So now back to my Afghans. Yay! Well, I am hoping to get an apartment. My chat on PC has stopped working. Oh no. Excuse me. I left my water in the other room. At this point, I'm still hoping to have my birthday bash on the 4th on my birthday. So we're good there at the moment. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I am. I am tired. But yeah, I'm really excited about that place that could tell that where my neuropathy was in my hands. Because I'm like, yep, if you take Medicaid, I might get to come see you and see if we can get some healing going on here. Because if I can't get a job until I can drive again, and several people have told me that's not going to happen. And I said, well, it's a good thing I took myself off driving instead of my doctor taking me off driving. Because she's like, if your doctor told you can't drive anymore, she's not going to let you get back to driving. And I said, well, it's a good thing I did it myself instead of my doctor then. I was like, yeah, whatever. My phone broke down 3 days ago. I'm lucky I've sorted it in time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, sorry about that, Jen. Yeah, I hope to get some good sleep tonight. Oh, that's not why I'm tired. I'm tired because of lifting my rollator up and down stairs and buses. So, okay, well, let's see. I believe we have Friday late night live coming up on Friday night at 11 p.m. Central Time. So we've got that to look forward to. And then Sunday night with Connecting with Crochet. And that's the 28th. Yep, 26, 28. And then the 30th for the next Tuesday. And then my birthday is the 4th, and that's the birthday bash. I haven't quite got everything sorted out that I'm going to give away yet. I have some ideas written down. But that's coming up. And like I said, I hope to be able to still make it on my channel. If not, I will either have to postpone or I will have to. I really don't think we're going to move me on 3rd. Like you said, I have a feeling that I'm going to get turned down because my name is on checking accounts with him, because we had nobody. I have absolutely nobody helping me to know what to do. I mean, it's not like I've gone to a lawyer. Yes, they do have a handicapped bus, but they have made all of the buses handicapped accessible. So I do not fit into the use of the handicapped bus unless it's a doctor's appointment. So I have to finish getting that. I have to finish getting that worked out though too. And as for the cab, there might be, but I don't know who they are. So, I don't know. So I've been Ubering, and that's that. I have to take the smaller walker for that. But if I have to walk, if I have to walk too far, it's not, I can't, it doesn't work to take the little one because it doesn't have the seat. I have to take the big rollator if I'm going to be walking any distance and needing to sit waiting for a bus or whatever. So that messes things up for me every single time. So I'm trying to learn the system, how to work with it, work in it, all that good stuff. But we can't afford for me to keep Ubering. I mean, my husband can't afford. My husband can't afford it. he can't afford me moving out of the house because he's so sorry. I'm trying not to talk about that. I'm trying not to talk about that, but I'm not getting any help. I mean, all I've got is my friends who have given me some advice, and where and who to look for and what to talk and what kind of questions to ask. That's all I've gotten. I haven't gotten any help along any lines as to what I need to do, what I don't need to do. Okay, should I have taken my name off those checking accounts before I applied? Probably, but nobody said anything to me about that. So luckily, I know that in both cases, all I got to do is just do it and fill in the paperwork again, which is a real pain in the patooey. But at least for one place, it wouldn't be all of it. And for the other place, I don't think they made me do all of it again either, just the certain parts that would need to be redone. So, you all right, kitty? Don't knock over my unicorn. Forgot my horn today, didn't I? Sorry about that. I mean, I just had gotten home, finally got everything in the house, got upstairs to see my cat. I laid on my bed to see my cat for a few minutes, and I was like, wait a minute, something's missing. I'm supposed to be doing something. What am I supposed to be doing? Well, now I'm supposed to be starting dinner, but I'm not going to. So I got another text message. Who's this one from? Okay. So I need to fix that real quick. Okay. Change that, and that goes to there, and goes to this one, and goes to that one. Not that one. There we go. Okay. Save. All right. Done. Okay. Most of those rules depend on your state. That's true. That is true. Like I said, I'm going to ask if I get turned down for both apartments. I'm going to ask, okay, what do I need to do? Hi, Elizabeth Aaron Crochet. Thank you for coming, sweetie. I'm trying to fill out disability paperwork again, as I can't even sit in anything but my recliner for my back and having, RA, yeah. I understand. I can reapply for disability, but I have to change the date because they decided that from my paperwork or from my medical records that I wasn't disabled at that date. So I'm going to reapply. I'm just not going to use the same date. I'm like, fine, I can play this game too. I can reapply with a different date, like after I stop driving. That would be serious enough, right? After I tried driving my car and I was so freaked out by the time I got home. I'm like, nope, I can't drive ever again. I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm done. Because I had to listen to the revving of the engine and how far my foot was, It's like, am I pushing the car too hard? Holy cow. That was just crazy. And I mean, I have really good ears, but that was just crazy. Thanks for coming, Aaron, or Elizabeth Aaron, I should say. I don't remember which one you go by. Elizabeth, okay. It's first, it should be obvious, right? But it's not. It's not obvious to everybody anyway. Baby girl. Okay, Vivi. Come here. Ow, ow. Come on. Woohoo. 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 Show your face. They want to see you. Come on. Fetus. There we go. Oh, got a face shot, everybody. All right. Well, I think I've been on for a little over 30 minutes, and that's what I like to do because that's how long I can keep my energy up for the most part. If you come Friday nights, it can be really strange, like really low energy, and just not a lot going on. And then somebody will say something, and the next thing you know, I'm just can't stop talking. My fingers don't want to snap anymore. I was having a hard time picking up pieces of papers today too. I wonder why. The first two fingers on both hands have neuropathy. Actually, all of them do, but those two are the worst. So here, driving isn't a condition of disability. If you can work, take a bus, you Uber, you have mobility, or Uber, you have mobility. No, I know it's not either for us here either. But I have to have my date before December 31st of 2021. And if it is determined that I'm not disabled before that date or by that date, then I'm done because I don't have any more insurance available to me. My disability insurance ran out, 12/31/2021. Thank you, Venus. Blech, blech. So, oh well, that's all right. I just might have to figure something else out. I praying I get one of those apartments. Yes, me too. Like I said, if they turn me down, I'll be like, okay, what do I need to do? At least to the one I want anyway. I'll be like, okay, what do I need to do so that I could possibly get an apartment in the next couple of months? And I'll do it. If I have to take my name off things, that's fine. I'll take my name off things. I can't take it off the house though. Not taking it off the car, because if he keeps my car, because his isn't working, if he keeps my car, I'm going to say, okay, hand over the money, honey. And I know he doesn't have it. So, hi, baby girl. Baby girl. Hopefully things work out for you. Praying for you. Yep, I know you are, sweetie. Okay, everybody. We had a good shot of the Venus head, not the back end, the head end. And I need to go lay down. I'm beat. Woo! And I should be getting a call pretty soon too. So don't need that happening while I'm on a stream. I love you all. Thank you for watching. If you watched live, thank you for watching. If you watched in replay, don't forget the thummies, everybody. One way or the other, in or out, up or down. Wait a minute. No, I didn't mean that way. Okay. I love you all. Be safe out there. Bye-bye. Thanks, Jen.